In paddle, the ground strokes are the most important shots in the game. They're the easiest shots to hit, but they're also the most under-practiced by players. So what we're going to talk about now are 3 tips that you can improve your ground strokes. When you're initially learning paddle, the temptation is to think that you want to hit more slice on your ground strokes because the ball will stay lower at the other end. But you've got to remember, if you're playing ground strokes in paddle, it's likely that your opponents are at the net. So it's a lot more effective to play the ball flatter or with a little bit of topspin so it can dip low beneath the height of the net. So tip number 1 is to play flatter, and to do that I need to have a flatter racket face when I make contact with the ball. So when the ball comes in, I'm going to contact with a flat racket face, which means the result is also going to be flat. And remember that playing flat doesn't mean you have to smack everything at 100 miles an hour. You can also play slow and controlled, but also play flat. A good way to practice this is with a partner, and what you can do is you can have the partner at net, they volley to you, and you're just going to shorten your swing and try and keep that contact flat each time. And part of not smacking the ball is all about controlling the speed. So tip number 2 is control the speed with your ground strokes. You might think that smacking the ball is going to help you win more points because you can play it past your opponent, but actually what happens is the volleys are just going to come back twice as fast. You're much better off playing softer and controlling the ball. That way you can control the time you have at the back of the court. You're much better off playing controlled and slow and accurate. That way you're going to get an easy chance to hit a lob. Speaking of the lob, the 3rd tip is control the height on your ground stroke. So on the lob, it's really important that you control the height you hit on your lob, whether it's a high lob or a fast lob. And you also need to control the chiquita, the soft shot over the net that forces your opponents to play up. Both of these techniques will help you control from the back of the court. And the best place to practice these tips is actually in the warm-up before the match begins. So in those 5 minutes before you start, practice controlling the speed, practice controlling the height on your ground strokes. It means that when you start the match, you're going to be in the right tempo and you're going to be ready to win that game. If you're looking to completely transform your game, up here I'm going to put a link to the padelschool.com where we have courses on the ground strokes and every other part of the game. And down here I'm going to put a link to a vlog of me training at our academy in the US.